Solar system consists of 8 planets, which includes a planet called the Earth. Earth is called as the blue planet, which has been able to sustain life forms and living creatures on Earth. So, since we are part of the solar system, we have to deal with 8 planets. The 8 planets are part of this larger group called solar system. The solar system is part of the larger expanse of the Earth called universe. So when we deal with the 8 planets, we are dealing with 2 groups of planets. Like the planets are generally classified into 2 groups. The inner group, which consists of Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, and the outer group, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. They are also classified on the basis of their composition. Like the inner planets are mainly composed of rocky and metallic minerals, and the outer planets are generally composed of gases. It doesn't mean that there is no rocky material in it, but the major composition is of gases. And the major gases present on these planets are hydrogen and helium. So, coming specifically to Earth, the Earth forms the part of the group of inner planets. Since Earth is part of the solar system, there were 2 different views, making Earth as the center of the solar system and making Sun as the center of the solar system. So was the significance of Earth that Claudius Ptolemy has placed Earth as the center of the solar system and gave his geocentric view. When you say geocentric, Earth has been made as the center of the Earth, the center of the solar system, and planets are placed outside and revolving around it. There were further studies on the origin and the shape of the solar system. Later, the astronomers Copernicus came up with the heliocentric theory. According to it, the Sun is the center of the solar system. So as Copernicus gave as Copernicus made Sun as the center of the solar system, this has been widely accepted and proven scientifically. But before Copernicus gave this theory, our astronomer Aryabhatta gave it in 5th century AD. Though this has not been come into prominence, but since Aryabhatta and Varahamihira were responsible for giving the heliocentric theory. Okay, the moon has been placed in the orbit of the uh, Earth because of the expansion of the universe. Moon is the natural satellite of the Earth. It is responsible for causing tides on the Earth. So once we get back to our planet, if a person wants to know a location on the planet, there is no way to find out the location of a person on the planet. So people have devised two forms of lines called the latitudes and longitudes. The latitudes run parallel to the Earth and the longitudes run vertically around the Earth. There are two main concerns in this. There are two main differences in latitudes and longitudes. Latitudes specify the location of a person or a place with respect to the equator. Like if you want to know the location of a place, you just have to draw, say if this is the latitude and you are situated here and this is the equator. So what? So if you want to know the location of a place or on an object which runs parallel to the, now if you want to know the location of a person or a place, we just have to draw a line and form the angular distance between the latitude which we are above on it and the equator. The angular distance shows the location of the person standing at a given place. And the Earth is divided into three major divisions through the latitudes. The first major line is the equator. The second major line is the Tropic of Cancer. And the third major line is Tropic of Capricorn. There's a Tropic of Capricorn. Okay. These parallels help us in locating a place on the Earth and also help us in knowing the temperature or seasonal variations on Earth. The longitudes help in knowing the time and also place and time, place and time zone. Okay. Above the equator there are 90 latitudes which are drawn at a distance of 1 degree each. Below the equator there are also 90 parallels which are drawn at a distance of 1 degree each. So there are 90 parallels above the equator and 90 parallels below the equator. Okay. The first major line, the longitude, which runs to the center of the earth, is called the prime meridian. It divides the earth into two major hemispheres, the eastern hemisphere and the western hemisphere. It has 180 longitudes on the east side and 180 longitudes on the west. Okay. The prime meridian gives the international, the Greenwich mean time. This is taken as the standard time. Standard time globally. Standard time globally. Our India's Indian standard time is 5.5 hours plus GMT, Greenwich Mean Time.